This woman booked the priciest suite. She tried tipping like the rich do, but had no clue how much, so she handed over all her cash. The bellboy was totally stunned. Her name is Georgia. She's just a regular worker. Her sales numbers are always good. Customers really like her, but the boss never gave raises. Over time, she got used to it. She lived on a fixed paycheck, always used coupons at the store, bought food that was close to expiring. Because of her dark skin and weight, Georgia struggled with confidence. She's never dated anyone. Even now, people call her ma'am. But Georgia had a crush on Sean. Just saying hi made her day. Sometimes she tried small talk, but always said the wrong thing. That afternoon, Sean suddenly came to her desk. The air between them got warm. Georgia accidentally hit the cabinet. She fainted right on the spot. Sean rushed her to the hospital. The doctor asked for full tests. The results made him uneasy. To be sure, he ran them again. Next day, a specialist was called in. Then came the final result. Georgia had a rare virus. No signs at first at all. But once found, it's too late.
4 on the outside. Sorry.
Insurance wouldn't cover anything. Surgery costs $340,000 total. Georgia couldn't afford that. Facing this sudden illness, what would Georgia do next? Follow me. Next episode gets even better. This woman had never dated anyone. She finally liked someone back, but right then, she got diagnosed. Her name is Georgia. She was just a regular employee, with a $340,000 bill. Georgia knew she couldn't afford it. She dragged herself home, exhausted. Georgia flipped through her dream notebook. It listed places she wanted to see, famous people she wished to meet, food she never got to try, and plans with her crush, Sean. Georgia suddenly felt a little ridiculous. She gave up good food to lose weight. Maybe she held back too long, or maybe she knew time was short. The next day, Georgia stormed into her boss's office. She said she was quitting, but the boss didn't take her seriously.
You know what? I quit.
You what?
I quit.
This time, Georgia wouldn't back down. She had never felt so free. Surprisingly, the boss tried to keep her. Georgia didn't even think about it. She just turned him down. That's when Sean came running over. He apologized for yesterday. Georgia couldn't help but smile, but Sean just held out tickets. 2 seats for a ball game. He had no idea about the illness. If it were before, Georgia would have been thrilled, but now it just felt different. Georgia turned around to leave. Sean rushed up and gave her one. He hoped she might change her mind. Sadly though, due to a special situation, their planned show got cancelled, but none of that mattered to Georgia. Nothing hurt more than 4 weeks left. With time running out, Georgia used all her savings. She finally took that dream trip. Will Georgia's journey go smoothly? Follow me. More coming in the next part. She took out all her savings, planned to play rich in a small town, spend it all, then head home broke. Her name is Georgia, just a regular employee. Not long ago, Georgia was diagnosed. The treatment cost way too much, so she gave up on getting treated, and chose to travel with her final days. It was Georgia's first time flying. She sat cramped in economy class. The man in front kept leaning back. Before Georgia said a word, he called the flight attendant first. They saw her old clothes and age. Didn't ask, just told her to move. Then called the lead attendant over. Back then, Georgia would have stayed quiet, but not this time. She downed her coffee in one sip, then called out the greedy airline, said these seats were worse than trains. Other passengers started complaining too, but the head attendant hated complaints, especially from budget ticket buyers.
How much is it?
Beg your pardon?
How much for the damn cocoon?
Next thing you know, Georgia asked to go first class. She ate roast chicken, sipped champagne. Crew gave her extra attention. The plane landed in heavy snow. Taxi lines were insanely long. In the corner, Georgia spotted an ad, a dusty sign for helicopter rides. She didn't hesitate for a second. Booked a helicopter just like that. Her very first chopper ride. She finally saw the world from above. A 2-hour drive took 30 minutes. She landed on a 5-star rooftop. The hotel was packed with celebrities, but Georgia's arrival was next level. The grand lobby amazed her completely. Everything looked expensive and stunning, but she had arrived too early. No rooms were ready for her. What else will happen to Georgia? Follow me. Next chapter is even better. This woman pulled out some cash, dropped over $1,000 in tips, and left the waiter totally stunned. Her name is Georgia. She used to be a regular worker. Just a few days ago, Georgia was diagnosed with a terminal illness. The treatment cost way too much, so Georgia chose to stop treatment. She decided to travel instead, to enjoy her final days in peace. The first thing she did after landing was visit the luxury store across her hotel. Starting today, she'd learn to dress up. Georgia had never dressed up properly before, but once she wore designer clothes, she instantly looked way more elegant. She looked just like someone rich, and Georgia felt confident for once. She enjoyed all the attention around her. The restaurant manager called her Miss warmly. He gave her a nice table, then gently pulled back the divider for her. To her surprise, tonight's chef was the famous Didier. Georgia was a huge food lover. Meeting him had always been her dream. Unlike picky rich guests, who criticize food to look cultured. Georgia ordered every dish on Didier's menu.
Two. All.
Two, baby.
She made no custom requests at all. The chef noticed her full order sheet. He felt her deep respect for food, so he personally cooked each dish.
J'aime beaucoup cette femme.
Every plate looked like a masterpiece. All eyes turned to George's table. During the busy dinner rush, Chef Didier still made time to visit. He came over just to greet her. This special treatment sparked more curiosity. People began to wonder who Georgia really was. What will happen on Georgia's next stop? Follow me. More to come next time.